I always start from a place of how can I, right? How can I build a relationship with you? How can I learn from you? How can I get you to like me? And I think it is these questions and these motives that have made me successful to a certain extent, because I think it just makes people feel a little bit more comfortable talking to me. I would never ever admit to anybody that I am not good at certain things or that I didn't know certain things. You know, my motto, my mantra back then was fake it till you make it. And that really damaged a lot of the relationships I had and really impacted on actually my self-confidence, because the more I was faking it, the more I realized actually I am faking it. You know, I'm not being me, and I felt really uncomfortable. And I realized soon after I sort of took on these leadership positions that this isn't working, and this is not having the impact that I want to have, and it's certainly not who I want to be. What do I want to wake up thinking about and go to sleep being okay with? And those values I'm still figuring out to this day, but I'm lucky that I now have a few that I know are very true to me. One is truly humility, which to me is the ability to recognize that you are not that important. I think anyone who works with me would say one of my most distinctive traits is I am unapologetically open and transparent about how I feel, and particularly about some of the weaknesses and many of the weaknesses that I have. I'm really, really comfortable with telling people I don't know. I'm very comfortable with admitting to things that I am not good at, and there are much more things I'm not good at than I am good at. Looking back, I think the experiences that's been the most meaningful have been the toughest times that I've experienced. And I know it sounds very cliche. A lot of people say, you know, it's always the difficult experiences that make you who you are, that kind of shape your identity. But for me, it's certainly true. I think if I look back at the last 15 years, every major transition I've had, so moving from Sydney to Shanghai was a huge change for me. I was very young then and didn't really know what I was doing, so didn't think much of it. But now looking back, that really shaped you know, my career, but also who I am as a professional. And the second thing I think is also some of the challenges I've had in my professional career, particularly around leadership and working with people who are very different to me, not just from a cultural background, but from an age perspective, from a mindset perspective. Looking back, it's often the most challenging stakeholders I've had that I've actually learned the most from. The people that you don't naturally gravitate towards or agree with the most end up being the most beneficial to you as a person and as a professional. The advice I would give to people who are developing their career journey as a young leader is it's a tough journey. Leadership is a privilege. It's not something that, as I said, comes naturally with a title or, you know, or your pay grade or how many people you manage. It's something that you really have to earn. You have to remind yourself that it is truly a privilege to be able to be in a position that even potentially could impact on other people, because ultimately that's what it's all about, I believe. And so I would say to people who are starting off in their career, don't take that for granted. I attribute almost every single success of my career to people I have worked with and have learned from, including my wife, whom to me has been my biggest mentor. If I look at my professional career, you know, there's been so many people that I have from afar just admired, but also try to copy and emulate and investigate. It's often those people that have really shaped my identity and who I am as a professional so far today. And the ones who have been kind enough to give me feedback and give me guidance and mentoring, they've meant more to me than anyone else, because I genuinely believe it's a gift when someone gives you something, right? It's not, you're not entitled to feedback. You're not entitled to someone giving you advice. And whenever people do, whether it's good or bad, or whether it's intentional or not intentional, I really take it on. I think about it and it stays with me. And it's these voices and these words and these emails and messages and these phone calls that have shaped who I am and my values today. So yeah, mentoring is huge for me. To me, everyone has a unique perspective, and I think the beauty of platforms like Voices of Experience is you're able to showcase the diversity of experiences rather than saying, well, this is a subset of corporate leaders who have X, Y, and Z to share. I learned so much from interns, not because they're an intern, but because they've not worked for so long. I could use this to learn, to grow, to discover more about myself, and maybe, hopefully, to have a positive impact on others who follow this path.